Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Jablam Sports presentation of the NBA 2020 playoffs simulation. That's right, we're simulating every single game for the entire NBA playoffs. Brought to you by our team at Jablam Sports. Check out our website, jablamsports.com. For more information, click on simulation, click on NBA, and you'll get all the games, every game, the stats for every game, the stats for every team, and the playoff leaders. Game 3 of the finals coming up next. Lakers versus Bucks. Bucks won last game. Game 2, 60-44 2 days ago. Game 4 will be in 2 days. The series is knotted up at 1 apiece. Bucks with a big win, 60-44, Game 2. Remember, you can follow us live on our Twitch, Jablam Sports. We're all over social media. Jablam Sports, Jablam Sports. You can check us out on Twitter for updates. Also Instagram, Facebook, YouTube for all our past videos as well. Reddit, you name it, we're out there. Game 3 coming up next. Enjoy it, folks. Every night, every other night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, NBA Finals. Enjoy it, folks. Remember, we're also doing podcasts now. Our 5th season of our hockey podcast is out, Jablam Sports Hockey. You can check it out wherever you get podcasts or our website, jablamsports.com. And we just started our wrestling podcast, Pro Wrestling Explode. Check it out wherever you get podcasts, and please share it with any fans out there. Enjoy Game 3, folks.
And it's the start here of Game 3 of the NBA Finals. 2K Sports postseason presentation of the NBA, and it's tied 1-1. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony. Chris Webber is here, our sideline reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And with us tonight, basketball expert Bill Simmons. Bill, you look great. Thank you for being here.
I'd like to say hi to all the people who traded for Anthony Davis in the GM mode of this game to get him on their team.
Right.
When their real team couldn't pull it off. Congratulations. I can't believe you pulled the trade off.
Bill, in the age of positionless players and positionless basketball, is there any player that your opinion is more versatile than Giannis Antetokounmpo?
I think KD is probably more versatile because he can basically do anything you want offensively and guard for the 5 positions defensively. I think what makes Giannis so unique is he's basically a center, but doesn't have to play center and can play any of the 5 positions. But if you look at his stats last year versus any Shaq season, it's basically the same season. He's doing 27 and 13. He's protecting the rim. You don't think of him as a center, but he really is. But I think what makes him special and what is the next level for him is his ability to play point forward or point center on one end, but then protect the rim on the other end. And once he adds that last piece offensively, which, you know, for Kawhi, it wasn't until, 2017?
Exactly.
And he had that, all of a sudden he could create that little 18-footer for himself, and then he became unstoppable. That's the last piece.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, LeBron James is closing in on the top 3 all-time list in scoring. LeBron said, "It's an honor," but he added, "Scoring has never been on my list of goals. Facilitating, rebounding, defending, getting block shots, and things of that nature always ranked above that." Kevin, he has filled up the box score for a long time.
He can impact the game in so many ways. DA, thank you. And Milwaukee, as recently as 2014, Bill, they were last in the league in attendance, so nowhere to go but up.
Yeah, until they have expansion. Maybe that's the only way they could go down. Yeah, you know, when you have one of the best 6 players in the league, that usually helps your attendance.
People forget about Milwaukee back in the 70s.
I don't.
And I don't
The
either.
Celtics played them in the 74 finals. That was the first finals I ever went to.
Really?
Kareem, I was at the game with the skyhook to win in double overtime, game 6. But yeah, they have a really good history. I actually really like the 80s teams that never could quite get over the hump. You know, they came very close a bunch of times.
I bet you love the Mecca. Just looking at it on
Love the
TV,
Mecca.
how great place.
It was one of the great old arenas. They just don't make them that way anymore.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. And it's Howard in at the 5. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then there's Bledsoe. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Bledsoe kicks to Middleton. 5 on the clock. Giannis high post. And too long on the shot.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Ron moving to Los Angeles and joining the Lakers. Magic Johnson is a major component of that recruitment. Bill, what happens now that Magic is no longer with the organization?
If I was a Laker fan with the cap space they have, with the window of LeBron for just like 2-3 more years max, I would want the best possible person running my team who's going to everything. Every single shoot around, going to Europe to scout, foreign players and all that stuff. That's what they need.
Good point. Outside, Green. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Giannis outside. Here's Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Bill, do you ever think we're going to eliminate conferences in the NBA playoff seeding?
I think that they would have done a 16 seed no conference playoff format years ago. I think they're really worried about the travel though. And they've looked at it and they've really
Oh, what a beautiful play.
What the intensity, did you see that? Great. And James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
Lopez outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
Outside Rondo. Passes it to James. Outside for Rondo. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Middleton. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Bill, defenders are doing a better job of challenging the shooter from the side so they don't foul and don't step into that landing space when he comes down from shooting.
Yeah, I don't like the landing space, and all that stuff. Like,
but what would you call
load management? We have all these phrases now. It's like, how did these phrases come in my life?
Load management is interesting.
Load management's the worst. Where did that start?
I don't know.
Can we just play basketball?
Just work. Yeah, just rest.
What's the thing they call when the guy travels, but they say it's not? It's like he's gathering the ball. That's another one. When did we start saying that?
Gathering the
Never
ball.
said gathering the ball in my life until 2 years ago. Enough with the weird phrases.
Yeah. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Morris comes in for Davis. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. And it's Waiters in for Danny Green. Waiters against Matthews. And again, the Bucks miss. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 14-3 run right now. Bill, you host your own podcast. I've listened to it. I subscribe to it.
Thank you.
I love it. What do you make of so many NBA players now doing the same thing?
And we have a couple of them. At the Ringer, we have J.J. Redick, and we have Vince Carter and Kent Bazemore. The ones that are good at it take it seriously. It can't be one of those things where, a player says, you know what, I want a podcast, and then it just magically happens. Like, you got to work on it. You have to use your connections and book your guests, and you have to be candid on the podcast. You can't just show up and just babble. And the guys that have been successful at it are people that could probably have a media career for a living. Like, JJ is clearly going to go into media after he retires. Richard Jefferson had a great podcast. He's gone into media. He's really good. Yes. So I think you need a little more talent at it than people realize. And you need the consistency of it. You can't say, I'm starting a podcast and then not do it for 2 months. Like, you have to really stick to it.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Marvin Williams is checked in for the Bucks.
Marvin Williams.
Hill against Rondo. And it's Hill penetrating. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Yeah, Greg, that's just great defense. Forcing this man into a difficult attempt.
Waiters surveying the D. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Wesley Matthews picks one up. Los Angeles shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Shoot 2.
Free throw, good. Waiters. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Bucks trail by 12. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Matthews, no one around him. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
Matthews against Waiters. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really at the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Lakers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Shoot 2.
No good on the free throw. good on the second free throw. A three from Matthews. And that one released in time, but no good. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Lakers ahead. They're up by 10. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And pronouncing Giannis Antetokounmpo's name correctly has been a challenge for many. Something he discussed before today's game.
The worst I've ever heard was my rookie year. A guy called me Antetokounmpo, and Kunupi in Greek means mosquitoes. So he basically said anti-mosquito.
And the mosquito, definitely not a good comparison for Giannis.
Yeah, more like a condor. But that last name certainly has a lot of people looking for nicknames.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
We've got Matthews. Williams is out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Hill in at the point. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And the free throw, no good.
Well, at this stage of his career, Lopez knows who he is. He's a hustler on both ends whose energy is simply infectious.
Now Rondo, back to Kuzma, for the three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Bill, it's no secret that your heart lies in Boston. Just what was it like growing up in and around that area?
Well, it's definitely the reason I like sports as much as I do, because it's so sports obsessed. A lot of it is cold weather stuff, I feel like, where there's 5 months a year that just stink, and then there's 3 other months that, it's just smoking hot and humid. And so the sports makes everybody kind of crazy because you're crazy anyway. But there's nothing like being in Boston when something good's happening, like Celtics making an NBA playoff run, or the Bruins making a cup run, or the Red Sox in September when the Yankees are coming to town, or the Saturday before a Patriots game. You can kind of feel it as the community of it. That's the difference between here and a place like LA.
It's formed you as a professional, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, yeah. Hill against Rondo. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Williams has got his first points of the game.
Well, the grit Williams played with is admirable. You love how he finishes despite getting roughed up a little bit.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
A different look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lopez. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for George Hill. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Davis comes in for Morris. LeBron's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Green in for Rajon Rondo. Fires from 14. No good from LeBron. Bucks trail by 11. Bill, you look at the awards given out by the league. Most have been around for a while. But is there any award that you'd like to add? Something that's not being touched on in terms of high performance and success?
I think that there should be a playoff MVP. I made this case in my book.
That's a great idea.
There's always like a best guy in every postseason, and I would like to see who that would be. And it's pretty easy to go backwards and figure out who it was. I did that. Just go backwards and have all the backstory of who it should have been, but then going forward, now here are the ones we're adding. I would like to see that. I would also like to see a best bench celebration award, because certain teams just have these guys. They're good at pointing. They're good at fist pumping. First guy during the timeout running over.
Chest bumps.
They have handshakes.
All of it, yeah.
They're waiting at the scorer's table before the game to do the special handshake with each guy. I feel like that guy deserves some shine. Last year, DeAndre Jordan, I think, was one of the first guys I remember who was just great at this before he started playing. Late 2000s clips. It was like, man, this guy's he's not playing, but he's really figuring out how to affect the game.
Good. I like that. And LeBron with a clear path to the hoop.
You got to stay on James in transition. If you give him room to run, he jumps all over you.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're looking to build on Monday's big win.
And you got to love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Yeah, not getting overwhelmed is important. Poise is something that you need to have in order to win on the road.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Ilyasova's checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
James up top, defended by Middleton. For Los Angeles, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, LeBron.
For all those people waiting for LeBron to start showing his age, you might not want to start holding your breath. This man's got a lot of time left in this league.
The Bucks making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 11-point game. The pass to Middleton. Lets it go with a 3. He doesn't hit that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Pass to LeBron. Back to Waiters. Pass to Howard. Davis kicks to LeBron. 5 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. LeBron's got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles. Bill, we so appreciate you stopping by, spending some time with us. Always feels like there's so much more to talk about, which means we got to get you back here, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
We'll look forward to that.
Yeah, that'd be great.
You know, Greg, Bill Simmons has worn so many hats as a writer, a podcaster, a broadcaster. Now, it's nice to let him wear one more on our broadcast.
He's been successful for a reason, Kevin. There's a fearlessness, but also great humor in his perspective.
Bledsoe against Waiters. Howard dishes to Waiters. Here is Howard. Over Lopez. No good from Howard.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Bucks shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
Shooting 1.
And the technical free throw is good. Wesley Matthews checked in for the Bucks. Hill comes in for Eric Bledsoe. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Markieff Morris comes in for Anthony Davis. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Waiters. From 12 feet out, rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one. The drive by Green. Good D by Matthews.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Dishes it to Hill. And Rondo sends it back.
Well, you forget sometimes how much of an impact Rondo can have defensively there, showing off some superb vertical as he goes up for the block.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks. We're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. It's not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. How about the playoff atmosphere? We're going to break down all the first half action for you. Taking a look at the Lakers, they came into tonight hoping to get a leg up in this 1-1 series, and so far, so good. We'll see if they have the determination to hold on to that solid lead in the second half. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what you think?
You got to like their offense efficiency. They were patient, took good shots. That was reflected in their high field goal percentage. They just need to keep playing smart in the second half and close this thing out. Don't get cute now.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Milwaukee?
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. Their defense gave up way too many easy looks, and that kind of defense will turn to a loss any night.
And it's just about time now for the 3rd quarter to get underway.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. Rajon Rondo with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You know, some guys just love the big stage, and so far tonight, he's been the difference.
Well, and it sort of came out of nowhere. I mean, he's not someone they depend on to carry them, but in a massive game, all of a sudden, he's the man.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Bucks trail by 10. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Lakers. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. And it's Howard in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Rondo. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists in the game.
Oh, you gotta love the intelligence of James. He understands the game like few others. I mean, spots the open man with ease.
Giannis inside. Davis is there. Bledsoe looking it over, and the lead is down inside single digits.
No, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from 3-point range when there's no hand in his face.
On the wing, James, defended by Middleton. He gets that one. And that's 10 points for LeBron.
I like the intensity from James, using his speed to knife toward the rim.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Bledsoe against Rondo. Bledsoe with it. Lopez outside. But he stays with it. Here's DiVincenzo, guarded by Green. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Bledsoe. Bledsoe with another miss.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Loads it up for Davis, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and Giannis throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Timeout called the Lakers. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
A different look for Milwaukee. Lopez comes in for Brook Lopez. And Marvin Williams subbed in for Antetokounmpo. James looking around. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Bledsoe finds Williams. Pass to Middleton. Launches it. Drills the three-pointer.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Lakers leading by 8. Outside Rondo. Now the pass to James. Good D by Lopez.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Howard against Middleton. Bledsoe passes to Lopez. 6 on the shot clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Middleton. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Pass to Howard. Back to James. From 17 feet out. And it's off the back rim. No good. Bucks trail by 8. Here's DiVincenzo. Bledsoe outside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And some changes here for the Bucks. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Williams. Matthews comes in for Chris Middleton. And George Hills subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Morris comes in for Anthony Davis. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Rajon Rondo. And it's Waiters in for Danny Green. The free throw drops for Bledsoe. Los Angeles leading by 5. Waiters outside. Passes to LeBron. Good on the shot. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
And if you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
Bledsoe against Waiters. Fires the 3. Here's Lopez. Yes! And the foul. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
The Bucks shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers.
What's up?
And that one misses. The Lakers in the lead. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. They get it again. He feeds it to James. LeBron is doubled. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, that's where McGee makes his living. On the interior, it makes them a much more effective offense when he's able to contribute in the painted area.
Here's Lopez. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Caldwell-Pope for 3. He shoots again, and the layup good by McGee. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Bledsoe kicks to Lopez. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on JaVale McGee.
And the length Lopez possesses is tough to combat. I mean, he uses his body well to draw contact on the way up.
Milwaukee shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Los Angeles. He hits the second from the line. Here's LeBron. He's got 14.
Pick up the pace, get the 2-for-1 here.
If that's how they want to end this quarter, they're going to have to score quickly.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Kuzma outside. Here's McGee. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. From deep. He can't get that one. And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Chris Middleton is out there with George Hill. And it's Ilyasova in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. On defense, Milwaukee trailing here by 8. Antetokounmpo against Green. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And for Milwaukee, their shooting struggle is apparent. 37% from the field. Hill against Rondo. Hill deciding where to go with it. Pass to Giannis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Lakers with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion. And all of a sudden, we've got a ball game, guys. No doubt about it. I'm sensing a major momentum swing here after that steal and run out.
Outside Rondo. The pass to LeBron. Gets that one through the hole, making them now 7 of 13 in this game.
James, such a terrific interior score. Simple, under control, and on the money.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Bucks. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Davis is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end, stay connected to the shooters. On the offensive end, if you don't have an open shot, pass it around. See if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
From about 16, and Green with the basket on the assist by James.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Hill passes to Middleton. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. It's back to Hill from outside the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Hill's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. They lead by 4. The feed to LeBron. Count that one.
And when you're open, Rondo finds you. Always has his head on a swivel.
Milwaukee has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Giannis passes to Lopez. Fires from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Timeout called, the Lakers.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And he's got to be thrilled with how well he shot the ball, Kevin. Good on almost 60% of his shots. That's what I call an efficient performance. And a team loves having someone that dependable they can rely on.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Hill. Lakers leading by 3. Outside, Davis. Kicks it to James. Back to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication. Oh, man. This guy. Bad shots. This is the time to work the ball inside to get the best shot possible. I mean, that's the way to make the comeback happen.
Howard can't hit.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D. Avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Second free throw, no good.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Green against Antetokounmpo. Back to Green. Takes a 3. No good that time. And Milwaukee the other way now. Here's DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. LeBron against Middleton. And a wide open look for Rondo. And again, the Lakers no good. Bucks have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. And that sends Eric Bledsoe to the free throw line. It's on Rajon Rondo.
One shot.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Wrong guy to put on the line in a close game. You know he's not going to miss.
1:19 left here in the fourth quarter. Puts it up from 12. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And this is why Rondo is so special. A proven champion who time and time again comes up big in critical stretches of the game.
Offensive rebound. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react. And that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively. Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 3. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Bledsoe. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
At the line for your Bucks, Eric Bledsoe. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
It's the first, and that brings them within 2 here. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Here's Rondo. They get it back. Davis. Howard trying to free himself up. It's in!
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're behind by 4. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's DiVincenzo, guarded by Green. He's off on that one. Good D by Howard. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he is unable to get the second one. From deep, and that falls. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. LeBron, how did you guys maintain your focus during this game?
I think it's just everything we've been through in the postseason. We've been down. We will stand rallies. And, the good thing about it, when they score, we didn't get our head down. We just got back on offense and started to execute. So it's a great team that we're going against. So we're going to need every effort, every play. And it's going to take all the way down to those zeros on that clock to get a win.
You guys played every minute tonight to get the win. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Wow, that was a pretty close game in the end. Lakers had about a 10, 11 point lead there near the half, but the Bucks with a very good second half made it close, but not close enough, and the Lakers have the lead in the series 2-1. Game 4 in 2 days, Wednesday night, same time, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Later on in the week, we might have the games changed timings. We'll let you know on our website, JablamSports.com. Click on Simulation, click on NBA. You'll get more information there. And of course, on our Twitter, Jablam Sports, check that out. All the games are live on our Twitch, Jablam Sports. You can check it out there, JABLAM Sports. And of course, all the information is on our website. All the past games, you can watch them on YouTube and on our website, and of course all the stats for every game, every team, and the league leaders. 2-1, Lakers are leading in the NBA Finals. Wow, it's a pretty good series, pretty entertaining. This game was a close one. Thank you everybody for staying tuned and watching. Remember, we're all over social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch of course, and Twitter, and YouTube, you name it, we're there. Stay home, stay safe, stay healthy, folks. We're bringing this to you for all you thirsty sports fans out there. Sports look like they're coming back, so we'll see. Hopefully in a couple of weeks. Also, just so you know, we are doing our podcasts. We have our hockey podcast back in now in its 5th season. Check it out, Jablam Sports Hockey. And of course, our new wrestling podcast, Pro Wrestling Explode. Check it out wherever you get podcasts, in your podcasting catchers. Check it out, type in Jablam Sports Hockey or Explode for those 2 shows. And you can share that and listen and subscribe. That would be great. And of course, they're also on our website, JablamSports.com. Click on podcasts. They're there. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Have a safe night. Bye.